Welcome to First Spawn in RLCraft. This is a legitimate, just first spawn. And I'm curious now, can I actually make this? How I start off and always will recommend is, of course, look around for a village. Because, of course, you need a bed, your regular vanilla stuff, and a little protection. But, pick up rocks. The reason for that, just the rocks, not like the granite or diorite or anything, the actual rocks. Because we don't want to stay in the flint stage, which people talk about. And we'll get there, but pick up rocks, because then you can make cobblestone. And the sticks will get there. But also get sand. Sand is a very crucial part of thirst. Because you can basically make your bottles and cook your purified water. And that is one big thing. Thirst is much worse off than hunger in this game, from my experience. Unless you take a lot of damage very quickly, thirst is it. Now, you're going to need the flint. Of course, you got to look for some gravel. Always keep your eye out, though, because typically around bodies of water, there are these little baddies, and they run fast. There's usually no way of getting away from a lot of mobs that want to kill you, that is. So I'm just trying to get some flint. You know how to do that. One quick tip picking up, which you don't really hear too much, is to try to keep one space for an open hand to pick items up faster. It gets kind of confusing if you don't. And yeah, even in a rush, don't do that. And you just take the flint, and then you'll hit it on something hard, typically stone or like a hard stone, and you get the flint shards. Now with the flint shards, yeah, pick up berries. If you see them, pick them up. You can make the knife, but you'll need sticks. Sticks come from just breaking leaves. Quick answer for the start of doing all this, and then something that you haven't seen me do. I'm doing it now. Don't break any of the plants unless you really have to. Do not break them, because you are very defenseless right now, and there's usually two mobs that drop. One of which you can outrun, the other one, well, you're going to have a bad day. So please don't just walk around slicing a bunch of grass or leaves. Just take what you need first. Now, you need the plant fiber to make plant string, or to replace regular string, but string. That's what you need for this. And the next item, of course, you can't craft a bunch of that because you still need a full-size crafting table. So what we're going to craft is a flint hatchet, and the flint hatchet is the only thing left you can make that's useful, per se, on a 2x2, which is your regular inventory. So you'll take the string or the actual plant fiber string, and then you can make the flint hatchet. Now always try cutting the trees at an angle like this, because then it won't fall on you. If it falls on you, you will die. And then you just wait for it to fit. I'm still looking. Keep your eyes open. Still looking. And then it'll drop some sticks. It'll drop acorns as well. It all depends on the actual the tree. But see, I can't still craft that way. How you get actual planks, you place them down, and then you tap with the other button like you're stripping it on the top of the block. And of course, there's other ways to get wood after the fact, later, after you get a different style tool to saw. But we still need to sleep. And I see that little tent there. I'm avoiding it on purpose, because I don't know if you're going to see any of that stuff. Typically, there's villages and stuff around, so kill your sheep like you normally would. And I'm dumb enough to not have paid attention, and now my flint hatchet is gone. I'm going to rush to make another one, because I still need the actual wood planks. Of course, you can't just put it in your crafting table. I'm so used to doing that. So I'm going to craft another hatchet after I make some more plant string, and then I'm going to break it down real quick. Don't get stuck out during the night or in a dark spot like this, because reapers tend to spawn, so sleep as fast as you can. I can't emphasize that enough, especially when you start. They will spawn. Granted, a lot of things spawn anyway with regards to the actual modded mobs. So, collecting the stone, mind you, see, I haven't really picked up anything yet, but you do need cobblestone faster. It's so much better. So get the rocks, and then eventually you can sit here and mine. We need to take care of our food and thirst situation, though. You can see my water's down, and also your hunger. So I'm still just going to get rocks. I'm trying not to move around too much because I don't really want to waste my hunger, per se. But you see the little space I've moved in just to kind of set up. You get your crafting table down, furnace, and of course the furnace has multi-purposes and just cooking food. We all know how to cook in a furnace. If you didn't also know, you can also cook some green, like saplings, that sort of thing in there. Flowers you can actually use as fuel. If you didn't know that, you know that now. That's a vanilla thing. It's not a modded thing. So I'm going to get my sticks, more wood. And the wood, I love how the wood's like that because the trees are beautiful, but cutting down those leaves would be a pain. Like getting those little tiny branches. There's a rock right there that I'm never going to move from that spot. But first thing, get a piece of hunger done with, piece of food. These things you can eat. You can see the effect there because I didn't cook it. You're not going to die from that, though, so it's okay. There's a lot of effects you can get from eating certain foods, but it's fine. That, what I just ate, that plant food, which was just fine. Well, that meat from that plant eater, that is. You can still eat raw meat, but, you know, like the chicken and stuff, you don't really want to eat raw. Still going to get more, because now we need better tools. We need some more tools. And, of course, multitasking is a thing. And you want to get this stuff quickly as possible, because you really want to be able to move around, kind of defend yourself as a whole. So, stone tools. See how quickly I start moving away from flint. You don't have to stay with flint forever. But you do have to pay attention to the fact that there are certain things, if you're exploring, you can't use even if you get it. Iron. Right now, iron's not even going to be a thing because I don't have enough XP to even wield anything from a shield to boots to a sword or a pickaxe. So that's not a thing right now at this very starting point. So we'll make the bottles. You know how to make bottles. And for whatever reason, the purified water stacks in 8, but the plain water does not like to stack together. Just the water bottles. They don't like to stack together very well. In the furnace, they will. I don't know why. That's a little random fact thing. It's in this mod pack. But you're going to see me try to get another tree. I'm still 100% avoiding that. Now, that is a villager camp. There's not much there, but it's safe to go in that one. It's just villagers. But I do want you to see it as if you didn't find anything. You'll typically find something that's not just ruined down. You'll see stacks and stacks of stuff. There's a lot of opportunities for survival, but there tends to be around the same amount, if not more, for, well, not survival. We'll say that. And I got my water. The water, I think, is a really cool mechanic. I really do. People hate it. People hate it. The temp's fine. Typically, it's not going to be too hot. If you spawn in a desert or even in a savanna, you're going to have to get out of there anyway because it's just too hot and you'll just die. Cook it, cook it. Another quick tip is if you need, make a boat as well. Also, collect as much wool as you see, like from chests. Don't go around killing sheep because the more you kill actual mobs of any kind, doesn't matter. The more you kill them more frequently, the more likely there is a, let's just say, some sort of fun party will show up. And that party will want you not to be alive. We'll say that. So just don't go around killing a bunch of stuff until you have some place to hide or have really great armor or tools or some way to get away. And then you'll see me just the basic stuff here. I haven't really moved from this area. I honestly can't remember what I was trying to make. But yeah, here's the skills tree. That's why it's really important for you to get your XP, but gradually utilize the items that you can at this level. Because there's really nothing I can use that's super strong. Spears, though. Spears are amazing. Use those. They're cheap to make. I use stone because I had stone. I think you can make them out of wood as well. And if you really wanted to, you can make it. This is basically the only shield you can wield. If you find the standard shield that has a little iron on it, you can't use it right now. Won't even let you use it. You can have it in your inventory, but you can't use it. That's the sad part about it. But spears. Spears are a great thing to have because they unload quick. Like you can... It's fast. It's fast. And you can throw them at an okay distance, but you can basically get away with that right now. So sticks are used a big thing. So if you see sticks somewhere, take the sticks. Sticks are always a thing. And I'll keep on cooking and breaking blocks. And whatever you want weight, like let's say a base or something, because there's so many different areas that you may want to see. That right there is some form of, I assume, dungeon. I've seen them in the world I'm playing in now, and let's just say no. So once we're set up, you can kind of keep on moving. That right there is a sleeping bag. They're easy to make. See how I can't use that? It was defense is in the red. You have to be level 8. Bones. But it's pretty nice when you can actually find these little areas like this. Healing. These little tents typically have healing in them and sleeping bags. Sleeping bags, it's just 3 pieces of wool. And, of course, you can set your spawn, but it's nice for you to be able to sleep. Also, take torches, vanilla torches. Sleep when you can. Take these vanilla torches because you don't have to light them and they stay lit forever. Also, this right here, the netherite, you can take that. Take that because, of course, you're going to need it for warmth as well. But sleep what you can, and I guess I could just say is good luck because you're going to need it. But sometimes you get to a point in this game to where some things are just worth the wait. They really are. And, of course, there's the health thing, but that will be another time and another tutorial.